Okay, let's talk about this hair. Alright, so clearly what you guys are watching is a hair review, and this hair was sent to me from TreasueLocs.com. I will leave their description down below. Yeah, okay, so let's get right into the review. Basically what you're looking at here is the Southeast Asian loose curl. And this hair comes in the Southeast Asian loose curl. It also comes in the Southeast Asian tight curl, and then I believe it also comes in like a wave. So basically what I have installed here, this is not a sew-in. What I have here is the hair constructed onto a cap with a lace closure in the front. And what I am wearing, I don't know if you guys can see, but okay, so the hair is two 20-inch bundles, an 18-inch bundle, and a closure, which I'm not entirely sure how long the closure is because it didn't say it on the package. However, I do think the closure is between 16 and 18 inches. And yeah, so two 20-inch bundles, an 18-inch bundle, and a lace closure. So first thing to talk about with this hair is the obvious fact that it's curly. I definitely have seen some curlier units in the past, but this is sort of an interesting kind of curl. It's like a loose, it's like a hybrid between like loose, like wavy hair and curly hair. I can't talk. So if you're one of those people who really likes wavy hair and you want to start leaning more towards the curly aspect of it, honey, this is the way to go. Okay, so let's talk about the pros. So the pros is it's obviously a gorgeous unit, or it's obviously really gorgeous hair. The hair itself is pretty soft. I haven't had much problems with like tangling or shedding. I guess when I first got the hair it did kind of tangle a little bit, and it should have one hair here. So just trying to show you guys the shedding, which right now it's not doing, probably like 2-3 hairs here, so it's not doing much shedding. The curl does stay intact really nicely. I know a lot of people would probably want to press it out and like straighten it or do some big bouncy curls, but I honestly love this hair like right off the bat. So yeah. So yes, obviously one of the pros is the hair itself is gorgeous. It doesn't shed a lot. It doesn't have a weird smell now that the hair is dry, but I will say that once the hair is damp, it does have a little bit of a scent to it. I can't exactly put my finger on what to call the scent, but it does have a little bit of a smell when it's wet, but as do most hair when it's wet. But the moment that it dries, it's like it's gone, and it just smells like whatever conditioner you put in there. Again, the hair is really soft. It's really full hair. Again, I have 3 bundles and a closure, but I do like the fact that the curls themselves are really like fluffy and spongy. I never really was one to like really uniformed kind of curl where the curls were just like too perfect. I like that this is a really effortlessly, gorgeously fierce kind of look. So yeah, this is like the kind of look that you can wear to the beach. It's like you look like a beach goddess in this kind of hair. So I've already talked about the texture, shedding. The weft construction for the most part was decent. There's like 1 or 2 little parts that were like, you know, the knitting, the stitching was a little off, but for the most part the stitching is pretty well constructed. What else can I tell you? Okay, let's talk about cons. So my biggest con with the hair is actually the closure, for a couple of reasons. Number one, the hair on the closure doesn't really match the hair in the back. Like, I'm going to give you a close-up of what the curls look like back here. They're a much tighter curl, and then the hair, as it gets closer to the closure, as you can see here, like this strand here versus, you know, something back there, you guys aren't gonna be able to see it, but trust me when I say the textures are a little bit different back here than it is up here with the lace closure. So I don't exactly know what happened with that, but that's one of my concerns. And also I had a little bit of a hard time getting the closure to match me, even though I've put concealer. Like you guys probably, well yeah, you can tell. I put concealer on the closure as you're supposed to do, and I've tweezed it. I haven't bleached the knots or anything. I'm sure that if I bleach the knots, it'll help alleviate the fact that it doesn't necessarily match me all that much, but I did have a hard time kind of matching the closure to my complexion. But also the lace itself it's different. The lace on this frontal is much like one that I would see like on a synthetic wig. It's a really thick lace. The holes themselves in the lace are a little bit big for my preference. It could be that I'm more keen to really liking silk based closures, but for the most part that is my only real concern with the hair, is the holes in the lace are a little bit big, so it makes it kind of hard to match like your smooth skin with, you know, the closure, and that the texture on the closure doesn't necessarily match the hair 100%, so you might have to like finger coil or do something with the closure if you want it to really match. But for the most part, this hair is sexy. I've gotten tons and tons of compliments on it. I think the style compliments numerous women like across the board, no matter what you look like and your face shape. I think it flatters a lot of women because it's just like a naturally sexy kind of look. I'm so tired of using the word sexy, but you know, for lack of a better word, that's really what it is. Sexy hair for a sexy girl. Anyway guys, I wanted to keep it kind of brief and show you the hair. I want to wear it for a while before I update you guys on how the hair is holding up, and after I wash it a couple more times and let you know how the hair is holding up. But for right now, I'm going to give the hair a thumbs up. It's sexy looking hair, and like I said, I will be updating you guys. I will leave all the links down below to where you can purchase your hair, and that is pretty much it. Okay guys, love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.